Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z TriFold is quickly becoming one of the most talked about devices of the year. Thanks to new leaks, we now have a much better idea of what Samsung is planning. Well, known leaker Evan Blass has shared several important details, including specs, design information, and features that paint a clear picture of this triple folding phone. Samsung is expected to reveal it very soon, and the device is already attracting a lot of attention for its unusual shape and powerful hardware. The biggest highlight is the huge 10-inch inner display. This is much larger than what we usually see on foldable phones and is almost the size of a tablet screen. According to the leaks, this main display will reach up to 1600 nits of brightness, which means it should remain easy to see even under bright sunlight. There's also a 6.5-inch cover screen that appears when the device is folded. Surprisingly, this smaller screen is expected to reach an impressive 2600 nits of peak brightness. That is brighter than many top flagship phones and even brighter than the outer screen on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. When folded, the TriFold looks similar to the Z Fold 7. But when you open it completely, it expands into a tablet-sized device. This gives users the convenience of a phone with the added benefit of a large tablet display when needed. Leaked images also suggest that Samsung is sticking to a clean and premium-looking design, similar to its other foldable devices. Another major feature mentioned in the leaks is the 200-megapixel main camera. This matches previous rumors and shows that Samsung still wants to offer strong camera performance even with this complicated triple folding structure. Including such a large camera sensor in a device made of 3 connected panels is not easy, but Samsung seems to be confident about its design and engineering. The battery capacity also looks promising. The leaked battery rating is 437 mAh, but Samsung will likely promote it as a 600 mAh typical battery just like it does with the Z Fold series. A large battery is necessary for a device with 2 big screens, especially a 10-inch display. Without a strong battery, the TriFold would struggle to last through a full day. For performance, the leaks confirm that the phone will use a Snapdragon processor. The exact model is still unclear, which is somewhat surprising because Samsung usually finalizes this information before launch. However, it makes sense that the company chose a Snapdragon chip, as these are usually more stable and powerful for experimental or complex devices. One interesting design detail is the thickness of the 3 folding sections. They are not the same thickness, measuring between 3.9 mm and 4.2 mm. Although this might seem uneven, Samsung probably designed it this way for practical reasons, such as hinge mechanics, heat management, or the placement of internal parts. When comparing brightness, the inner 10-inch screen 1600 nits falls short of the Z Fold 7's 8-inch screen, but the TriFold's outer display easily beats the Fold 7, offering 2600 nits compared to 1400 nits. This means that most everyday tasks done on the outer screen, like texting, checking notifications, or browsing, will be easier and clearer in bright conditions. The biggest unknown so far is the price. Early estimates suggest the TriFold could cost between $12,000 and $3,000 in South Korea. This is a wide price range, and Samsung's final decision will strongly influence how well the device performs in the market. Reports say Samsung only plans to produce around 20,000 to 30,000 units, which shows that this is more of an experimental luxury device rather than something made for everyone. Availability will also be limited. Leaks suggest that the TriFold will launch only in select countries, including South Korea, China, Singapore, and the UAE. The United States and most of Europe are not expected to be part of the first rollout when sales begin on December 5. Samsung hopes that the TriFold will strengthen its lead in the foldable market. But competition is rising. Apple is rumored to be working on its first foldable iPhone, which could become a big challenge. To stay ahead, Samsung will also need strong mainstream foldable devices like the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and possibly a cheaper Z Flip model in the future. The Galaxy Z TriFold represents a bold step toward the future of mobile devices. It may not be perfect, and it may not be for everyone, but it offers an exciting look at what foldable technology could become. Now, people are simply waiting for Samsung's official announcement to see how this triple folding phone will change the smartphone world.